3, 2, 1. Bang.
Welcome to this presentation of the Culture War Wrestling Federation. As society descends into chaos, the CWWF is here to provide a light in the darkness, because without it, we'd bump into things. Metaphorically speaking, I'm Joe Rotz, and I'm joined by my esteemed colleague, a man as innocent and pure as the day he was expelled from his mother's womb, that sweet boy of a man, Cock Douglas. Hello, Cock.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. We've got some great matches here for everyone tonight.
And on the other side is a man best described as a symptom of the greater problems of society, Vic the Voice Valentine. Hi, Vic. You're here too.
You see, that's where you're wrong, Rots. I'm not a symptom. I'm the cure for what's wrong with society. But it's appropriate that you bring up symptoms and that I bring up cures given our matches tonight.
Fair enough. We've got a couple of exciting matches here tonight, as you said, don't we, Kark?
Yeah, we have two star-spangled, star-studded matches. Count them two. 1, 2. First one being two guys that do not like each other, that normally see each other on opposite end zones. I'm talking about Travis Kelce versus Aaron Rodgers in a grudge match. Our second match is an interspecies affair. This has been bubbling up for years now, 4 years of pent-up rage and anger coming to fruition. It is going to be Commander, yes, that Commander, the President's first dog, versus the Secret Service. We know they've been having issues for years, and they're going to settle it right here in the ring tonight.
I would like to say right now, if you have young children at home, maybe put them to bed before the second match. That dog has done unspeakable things, and we cannot be held responsible for what you're going to see tonight. I want it on the record that I am against that beast being in the ring with anybody, let alone our brave, important Secret Service agents.
Funny that you should mention children. I may have children. One time I went to a clinic, and they gave me a cup, and I thought that somebody out there would want my progeny, and I filled that cup all the way to the top. And I'd like to think that somewhere out there, one of those children finds this broadcast. Come home to Daddy. I love you.
Rots, you've got to pull it together, my friend.
Okay, yeah. Let's get to the matches.
Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm more excited than an incel watching an ASMR video in the darkness of his grandmother's basement. It's weird, but why does it feel so good? Let's go to the ring. Welcome, everyone, all of our viewers out there, to the court of public opinion, where two men who run into each other for a living will do that in a different way tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, heading down to the ring, representing the New York Jets, wearing number 8 and playing quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Right away, I think it's important to address the fact that 5 weeks ago, this man completely tore his Achilles off the bone, and he didn't go to just any surgeon. This man did what he does best. He healed himself naturally with a concoction of algae from the bottom of the Amazon River, mixed with the lactations of a nursing bonobo, injected straight into his calf to repair that Achilles in record time. Kark, you've got to be impressed with Aaron Rodgers.
I'm more impressed with that concoction. That sounds impressive.
Yeah, nothing that your Western science came up with.
Now, introducing his opponent, wearing 87, representing the Kansas City Chiefs, and being accompanied to the ring by Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce.
I wish once in my life a young lady would look at me the way that she looks at him. Up at him from an angle. He's so very tall.
Rots, we're doing a show. Can you please?
You know, Vic, they call her Tay-Tay. That's what the kids say. Tay-Tay.
Anyway, here we are with Taylor Swift's empty-headed boyfriend's gonna learn very quickly, Mr. Pfizer here. There is no vaccine for getting punched in the mouth, and he's gonna learn that real soon at the hands of a true Hall of Fame legend.
Whoa, starting off with the clothesline right off the bat from the quarterback, getting that offense going with some face washes with those cleats. Is that legal?
Of course it's legal. You can do anything you want with cleats, and I will never change my position on that.
Whoa, wide and left on that flying forearm, just like the offense last year that Rodgers was a part of.
Are you doubting the credentials of Aaron Rodgers, Kark? We're going to come back to this. Right now, Kelce heading up top, not his usual environment.
Big splash. Knocked the wind out of him.
I wonder, what does it feel like to have a man of that size throw his body across your chest and just succumb completely?
I wouldn't know at all.
Rodgers fighting back to his feet. And Taylor Swift's boyfriend, taking his time, just kind of drops him to the mat. And wait a minute, you can't use your cleats like that. Referee, wake up.
What goes around comes around. They're both wearing them.
A big tomahawk chop there from Kelce, really ingratiating himself to the Native Americans of this country. I suppose you defend that too, Kark.
It's a perfectly legal maneuver.
He's got a firm grip on that man.
Rodgers fighting out of it now. Big elbows. Oh, and that rings his bell. Not that there's anything in there to ring. And a big knee to the face of Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Referee, where are you? Come on. 1, 2. I could have counted to 10. More than Kelce can do, of course.
Vic, do you think that's a side effect of those vaccines?
I'm worried that referee is Matt Gates. Look at his face. Smug, tight, conservative. I'd like to watch it twist the other direction. You ever seen a man's face do that, Vic? Twist the wrong way? What?
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny that that's Matt Gates, but I will let you know based on the results of this match.
Clubbing blow.
Oh, Kelce, more dazzling offense.
Going for a big-time maneuver. Oh, the papoose plunge. Plants him on the mat like it's a 4th down.
The way he went for that cover.
Referee immediately in position for Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Oh, and of course we have to get Taylor Swift in the shot. Wouldn't want to upset the Swifties, would we, Kark?
I mean, that's what brings in the ratings, brother.
Two. Rodgers, wake up! I gotta admit, Aaron is not his usual self right now. He's a little slow on that kick out. I'm kind of wondering if that 5-week break hasn't put him at a bit of a disadvantage here.
Oh, kicked the extra point on that one, Travis did. You know, I think Rodgers used his last time out.
Oh my goodness! Rodgers face planted directly into the mat, and he's going to take a powder. That's a smart strategy by the veteran.
Rolls out of the ring, helpless. Two men, beasts fighting in the wilds of the outside of the ring. I lost my metaphor, Vic. What?
They're certainly uncaged right now, Rots. I'll agree with you there.
That play clock is running pretty low. They might want to think about getting back in the ring here soon.
Rodgers finally mounting a little offense here.
Russell both get penalties.
Has Taylor Swift's boyfriend down on the mat, looking to put him away here. This could be a count-out victory if Rodgers plays his cards right.
Oh, big suplex on the wood floors. That'll knock the wind out of you and put you in your place.
Giving Taylor Swift's boyfriend a taste of his own medicine, eh, Rots?
I don't want to give notes here, but I was distracted by the fact that somebody did not sand those floors appropriately. Did you see the swirl marks? At least have a little bit of dignity.
Spotlight was on Rodgers just like he likes it.
Kirk, did you bring Rots to this? Is this your guy?
I don't know who he is. I don't see him on any of the papers.
My boy Cock, I'm very glad of the invitation you gave me.
Well, just keep going. Just keep going. Taylor Swift's boyfriend showing off like always. Big surprise here. Rodgers really needs to get something going. This isn't the way to do it.
The 2 Super Bowl rings, 2 choke slams.
Oh, 2 Super Bowls that were bought for Kelce by Patrick Mahomes, you mean?
It's a team sport, brother.
Taking his sweet time.
If that's not Matt Gates, why does this referee look so invested in this match? Look at him. He's got a 1,000-yard stare. That man's seen some things.
He's scouting Rodgers for something. I don't know what, but he's scouting him.
because Rodgers is the hero of homeopathy, a free thinker that children can look up to. That's why. Look at him battling back valiantly after all that punishment that he absorbed.
Very light on his feet, that Rodgers gentleman.
A little miscue there, but right back on top. Dirty elbow there.
He's getting a bit winded. And plants him in the mat with the tilt-a-whirl slam.
I gotta admit, Taylor Swift's boyfriend is certainly exploiting the size advantage he has in this match. 1, 2, big kick out. He's not done yet. That's why this man is gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer, Kark.
For 4th and inches now. He's got to really think of something. Oh, and he's getting picked up in the tight end. He's squeezed him in the tight end.
That's not just a tight end, that's the tightest end, and it's far too much for Rodgers to handle. Down he goes. I've got a question for you though, Kark. This man's been being injected with Pfizer chemicals that were created in a lab by a Chinese sorcerer less than a month ago. Was there any kind of testing before this match?
Yeah, dude, we all took it. I mean, they're one of our sponsors. Come on, man.
I have a question, Vic. At that point, the referee did not count to thrice. Why did he win the match?
Are you serious? Are you serious, Reds? Are you?
Every other time that man laid on the other man, it was 1, 2, and I assume going for thrice. What happened there?
Much like Taylor Swift's boyfriend did when he gave up on thinking. Unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers had to give up on that match. This was just not one he was going to win when he's up against a man who is injected with some kind of Captain America super soldier serum that he was untested for and that Aaron Rodgers had no chance of fighting back against. That is what happened to the T. Do your research, Rots.
You're saying that man gave up after being wrapped in that other man's arms?
In more words, that's what I said.
Indeed it is. Welcome everyone back from that last brutish affair. I'm sure we're in for something much more dignified this round.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring, representing the United States of America and the presidential office, the Secret Service.
Now, I know that he looks determined and set, but this is a bit of a solemn affair for this agent. I have it on good authority that the agent who was savagely bitten by Commander was this agent's wife, and that she is never going to walk again.
It must be bunchy to wrestle in that suit, wouldn't you think?
They do their job in that suit. He's going to have no problem finishing this job tonight.
Fair enough.
Now, making their way down to the ring, a good boy. Representing the President of the United States, Joe Biden, Commander.
Is that a dog?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we warned you about at the top of the show. Things could get bloody. Things will get very violent. This beast has already bitten 11 people, including that Secret Service agent, and he's not looking to stop anytime soon.
Look at his eyes, Vic. Look at him. Those are the eyes that have seen the President of the United States naked. That dog, laying by the bed like a good boy that he is, looks up to see his master standing over him, getting into bed. A good boy, eyes full of kindness and wonderment.
Thank you for sharing that.
Let's get back to the action. Let's get back on track. Stalking one another. Big punch from the dog.
And a big headbutt, almost a bite.
Dog taking time to pose for his master. And he paid for it. A huge attack there from the Secret Service. Ringing the dog's arms and a big kick to the snout.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Going for the Kamagoye this early? That's a big-time move. Can he get it done quick? Only a 1.
Interesting to me that Joe Biden is just standing there and watching his dog take a beating like this, Kark.
Well, I mean, it is a one-on-one match. They both signed the contract. I saw the dog's paw print and everything.
Oh, so you're telling me that if that was your pooch, you would just stand there and watch him get beaten? That there's nothing you would do?
Well, I'll tell you something. If that was my dog in the middle of the ring being beaten by this savage man in a suit, I wouldn't stand for it. No, I'd go for the groin. You always go for the groin. It's the man's weakest point. It's the most sultry point. Grab that dick, and you twist it, Vic.
I can't argue with you, Rots. I know that you're a little new to this.
Counterclockwise, Vic.
And you don't necessarily know the rules of wrestling, Rots? Generally speaking, counterclockwise dick twists aren't allowed.
I do know the rules of combat, my good man.
And a dodge of the spear there by the dog. I'm going to get back to the action. Speaking of the dick, the dog taking a low blow, out goes the Secret Service, and a big punch from the dog.
I mean, it is a dog, so natural instinct to go for the groin, and a big back body drop on the
thank you,
apron.
Cock. Thank you very much.
Huge gut trench into a powerbomb.
Things are not looking good for the revenge tour here for the Secret Service.
Commander's showing how much of a good boy he really is.
Big knee and down goes the agent. Commander able to lift him back to his feet into a bear hug.
Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's got that. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I tell you, he's a good boy.
He is definitively not a good boy, Rots. I don't know who told you that, but this is the brother of Joe Biden's first dog, Major. Major got sent to live on a big, beautiful farm upstate because he was the one doing attacking, and if the Secret Service has anything to say about it, Commander's gonna follow in his footsteps.
I know what happens at that farm.
I shudder to ask.
Big springboard forearm smash.
The dog fighting back. It's been a lot of offense here for the Secret Service, Kark.
Yeah. Oh, he's turning it around now. He's treating him like a chew toy, winging him back and forth. Ever seen a dog with a rope in its mouth and they shake it? Just like that.
That is some impressive strength for a man, let alone for a real, definitely real dog. Big slam.
He's looking right at me.
I mean, a German Shepherd is a big, strong, powerful breed of animal.
It's unusual to see them fight in the bipedal style, though, so I'm very impressed with Commander's tactics in this match.
Now when you train pro wrestling.
Dog picks the leg, big toss across the ring.
I thought he was going
How
for the
do
shoe
you
like
train
my
a dog to wrestle? You give him treats? How many treats?
I'm not telling you anything, Rots.
You just euthanized the Secret Service. He's down and out, that's it.
This is an absolute travesty. 2, 3. This is absolutely disgusting. This man came to avenge his wife, who is blind from being bitten in the eyes by Commander. And now he didn't get his revenge. This is the story that we're writing here on the CWWF program.
He got the thrice.
Go ahead, Rots, go ahead.
He got the thrice.
Yeah, he got the thrice. Very impressive. All that I have to say is that Joe Biden is a terrible trainer. Donald Trump was definitively a better trainer. I don't remember Eric Trump biting anybody even once during Donald's time in office.
Tells you something that Donald Trump didn't actually have a dog in office. I wouldn't trust that man with my groin, I'll tell you that much. Well, we come to the end of the CWWF programming for today. Here we had two prominent footballists, one who throws the football and the other who catches the football. Aaron Rodgers, as a self-described lover of French poetry, put it all on the line in combat against his arch-rival, Mr. Pfizer himself, Travis Kelce, and the match did not go his way. Rodgers has avoided many things in the recent past, especially telling the truth, or mRNA-laden hypodermic needles, for instance. That being so, he was not able to dodge the iron grip of Travis Kelce, who, locked him in the tightest end finishing move, squeezing the air from Rodgers' lungs until he tapped out, conceding defeat. As for my thoughts on the inspiring come-from-behind victory that Commander the Dog Biden had over the Secret Service, well, we hope for the best for Commander after this victory. We hope he gets to run with his predecessor, Major Biden, who is also guilty of the same crime, running with him on that proverbial farm in the country. Hopefully, it's not the same euphemism type farm that your parents told you your family pet went to. That's a weird lie to tell your children. It's never too early to bring up mortality with little Timmy or little Gertrude. That way they too can lie awake most nights, as I do now, and think about the great void that preceded their life and will likely greet them at the end. We welcome you to join us for the next episode of the Culture War Wrestling Federation. I'm Joe Rotz. Sleep well, friends.
Rod's begging for his cum to come home.
I saw fucking Corbin break.
I was
Too
doing
much?
I was doing okay until the eye contact of I filled that cup. Yep.
You want me to do one more? Was that too weird? No?